35-year-old physician Dr. Hitoshi Nikaidoh was killed after being partially decapitated in a tragic elevator accident at Christus St. Joseph Hospital in Houston, Texas. The incident occurred at around 9:30 a.m. on the 16th of August 2003, when Hitoshi and his co-worker 46-year-old physician assistant Karin Leah Steinau were waiting for an elevator on the second floor when one arrived. The elevator had previously been marked out of order, but the sign had been removed. Hitoshi cautiously asked if it was working, to which Karin replied, "I hope so." She entered the elevator first, with the intentions of going to the 6th floor, but as Hitoshi entered, the doors closed shut on him, pinning his shoulders. Karin could not find the door open button and frantically started pressing all buttons on the console, while Hitoshi struggled to free himself. Within seconds, the elevator ascended. He was crushed as the elevator moved upward, shearing his head. Karin finally managed to find the emergency button, but it was too late, and the elevator stopped 4 feet below the 5th floor. The Harris County Medical Examiner's Office said that Hitoshi died from multiple blunt force trauma injuries to his head and body. A portion of his head snapped off at the upper jaw, leaving his left ear, lower lip, teeth and jaw still attached to his body, before the body fell down the elevator shaft from the 2nd floor. He also suffered broken ribs and a spinal injury, though it could not be determined if the injuries were a result of the fall or the crushing. His corpse was retrieved from the bottom of the elevator shaft along with 2 pages, a cell phone, and an electronic organizer police believe belonged to him. Karin was reportedly trapped inside the elevator with the upper portion of Hitoshi's head for more than an hour, until firefighters rescued her. She was treated in the hospital's emergency room for shock. "I just kept seeing the look in his eyes," she said. The cause of the fatal accident was a mystery at the time. Elevator doors should not shut when there is something between them, due to sensors mounted in the doors. Also, a set of contacts in the doors should keep the elevator from moving if the doors are not closed. Yet both of these things reportedly happened. A state investigative committee later reported that faulty wiring was to blame. An inspection of the elevator's electrical wiring diagrams found that one controller stud had 2 wires connected to it, although the diagram indicates it should only have 1. The controller stud on which the extra wire should have been placed was empty. A mistake bypassed safety mechanisms that would have kept the door from closing and the elevator from ascending. In the course of testing and retesting the elevator, it was determined that Karin Inc., the maintenance company, had changed wiring when they rewired it back to the original position. They forgot to put the wire back where it goes. Karin Inc. had been working on the elevator for 4 days before the incident. Mike Lobban, the vice president of Karin, said, "Karin is deeply saddened by this incident. We offer our deepest condolences to the family of Dr. Nikaidoh." Hitoshi's family brought a wrongful death lawsuit against the company Karin Inc. and settled for an undisclosed sum. A personal injury claim was also lodged by Karin against Karin, who suffers from post-traumatic stress disorder as a result of witnessing the accident, which was also settled for an undisclosed amount. Karin said she cannot use elevators as a result of the accident and must use stairs at the hospital instead.